This meeting is being recorded.
Welcome back to the Top Talent 1010 podcast, episode 3. Coming up next, we've got Timothy Barron from Georgia. Timothy, how are you, brother?
I'm all right.
You good? Could you give us a little rundown about who's Timothy Barron, what type of music do you do, etc., if you don't mind? Thank you.
Well, I am a funk artist that masquerades as a smooth jazz artist because people don't like to say funk around here in the United States no more. I mean, that's kind of a joke, but yeah. So I'm basically now doing more like grooves, and again, because of classification, I feel they're funk grooves, but most will say they're smooth jazz. I kind of distinguish myself from jazz because I don't do the 5 to 10 minute soloing, right. But I normally kind of lock into grooves. So that's why for time being, I'm going to classify myself as a smooth jazz artist.
Nice one. We're going to feature the song, Who Do You Run? Who Do You Run? Could you tell us a little story behind that one before I play it for everyone? Who do you run?
So at first, it's actually an instrumental version of a song that actually really had lyrics that used to be called Who Do You Run From? It was lyrical, but it was back in the day when my group was called Blend. I did have LaRonda Hall Simpson as sung lead on it, but since that point, I did a little more. Someone said at the time, hey, this could be good just as an instrumental. So I did an instrumental kind of version that kind of went a little away from the lyrical version.
Well, without further ado, let's play it. Is it Who Do You Run From, or Who Do You Run?
Well, this one is called Who Do You Run because I just want to distinguish it from the lyrical version.
Right, sound brother. Who Do You Run by Timothy Barron. Let's go. Definitely smooth, Timothy. Smooth, man. Really smooth. Mega. Love it, love it, love it. If anyone would like to get a compliment in, just again, unmute yourselves. I'll start from the bottom here. It's all about time for everybody, isn't it? We'd all like to sit and ask each other 5-minute questions, but you need a 10-hour show. I'm up for it, by the way. Just I don't want to lumber into a 10-hour show. We don't expect it. Right, so let's start with Isa. You want a compliment there? Have you unmuted yourself to compliment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the groove. I like the funky stuff. It's actually, don't tell my bandmates by, but I like that type of music much better than progressive metal. But there was a really interesting harmonies there. There was really sounded very never heard quite like it. Very great.
Yeah, very high level stuff, Timothy. Very high level. I see Phil, Terry, Steve, and then our next guest, Mira. So Phil, then Terry. Joey, if you want to say anything. Sorry.
I'll be very short, but it's very short and very complimentary. 2 words: smooth groove, and I love the melody. It's going to be in my head all day. I can hear it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well done.
Well said. Terry, Steve, then Mira. Terry.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was really great. Again, yeah, really smooth. And I really like Rhodes piano as well. And that's great. Yeah, it was brilliant. Yeah.
Well said, Terry. Well said. Steve, then Mira.
I was just really grooving along with that. The hook was just, I was hooked. That was fantastic. And I was also thinking that maybe, it could be in the soundtrack, maybe a film or something. It had that kind of quality.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's a goal. That's a goal.
You deserve it. That was great music.
Well, let's see what we can all do together as a music family. Next, Mira, what's your compliment for Timothy? Then we ask you your section.
Yeah,
next.
it was really so nice, and the music was light, and I like hip hop, and the location was bright, and the artists and the people, the moves. It was so graceful to look. It was so melody, and it's like rhythmic, very perfect. Yeah.
Thank you so
I really
much.
like the song. Yeah, thank you so much.
Awesome. Well said. So Timothy, thanks for being a great guest. And there's only 3 more acts left. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. It's always quicker in the second half, so but we can hang around for the next 4. So Mira, you're next, darling. Tell us, who is Mira Avalon? Tell us who is Mira.
I'm a pop singer, Australian pop singer. First of all, I'm so pleased to meet you all here. Welcome to Sydney. Basically, music is my life. Music is my journey. Singing is my passion. Before entering into industry, I'm a singer-performer in various cultural shows. I used to be very lively and make lots of shows, and it's my hobby. And I came into music industry. I'm also a songwriter. I wrote my first 2 songs, and it came very successful, and it's a very hit song here. And yeah, this is about my entry into the music industry.
Nice. Well, you're a very lovable little girl, honestly. Kirsty's fell in love with you, and I'm going to fall in love with you as well now I've met you. But what's the story behind the Instagram video that you sent us? I'm going to play it for everyone. Just let us know what a little story about that.
Yeah, it's like a beach ride. A couple to a beach ride, and it captures the essence of a beautiful picture of a beach ride. And I had my video shooting in a nice park here in Sydney. It was a very beautiful location, more of nature and admiration. And actually, it was a rainy day, but me and my team made it well done. We had nice chat and fun. I made some just dancing moves and the location for the rhythm. And it was a lovely experience and pleasant memory in my life. Yeah.
Well, without further ado, let's let everyone get acquainted with Mira Avalon. I'll see PG Naylor and Mira Avalon doing a duet next week. because you are both in Sydney. So just sit back and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. Mira Avalon. Let's go. Song.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I was trying not to dance there, but I think I get caught dancing.
Yeah.
Oh, Fred Neck.
Lovely experience.
No,
yeah.
Right, so if anyone's unmuted here, I think it's everybody would like to talk, but it's a time thing, isn't it? So Ollie, Terry, then Steve. Ollie, what's your thoughts, brother?
I just thought it was very interesting. The melodies were very catchy, and the lyrical melodies as well. It was great.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well said. Terry, Steve, then our next guest, Michael. Terry?
Yeah, I loved it. It was great. I like that like that synthesizer kind of rhythm that goes through it as well. That was great.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
Thank
Steve,
you.
what's your thoughts here, Steve?
I loved it too. It was so kind of happy and poppy and danceable, and it was just great. It kind of got into you, and I liked the bit which kept repeating of "Sing My Song." And, you know, it was just fantastic. Loved it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Well said, well said. Michael, you got a comment, and then you're up next, brothers.
Yeah, I thought the video was great. I loved sort of the kaleidoscopic effects. I thought the production quality for the video was really awesome. Especially, you said it was on a rainy day. And so,
it's a great compliment. Thank you.
Yeah, it seems so bright and joyful.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You've got a marvellous future. Mira, thanks for being a wonderful guest. We've only got 3 songs left, so please stay unless you have to leave, you know. So coming up next, we've got Michael Wilford himself. Michael, how are you, brother?
Hi, I'm doing great. I'm having a great time. Everybody's so eclectic here, and it's really cool to be a part of.
Well, do you know something? Every day, every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I can see myself doing this twice a day, every day in the next month. I'm not kidding. We can get the people on the show, so why not? Why should we have people waiting for months to come back on a show? I mean, I do things during the day that it's not as valuable as doing these shows anyway. So, you know, watch out for this show to become every day. I'm telling you, five, six times a week. Two or three times a day. Anyway, Michael, who are you and where are you from? What type of music do you do, Michael? Let us know, brother.
Yeah, I'm a drummer and a songwriter, and I'm based in Victoria on the west coast of Canada. So being a drummer and a songwriter, what that's looked like for the most part is I play drums for as a touring band member for a variety of projects, and also as a studio musician. And I found myself playing shows all over Canada and having this really great time. But I also grew up writing songs and wanted to explore that a little bit more. So, and I didn't really get to explore that very often as a hired gun. So I started this solo project where I write songs and then I build a team around each song. Mm-hmm. So each song has a different band, has a different singer. It's kind of a different lineup for everything. And that allows me to be a little playful with styles that I'm interested and playful with songwriting that I want to explore and just kind of, you know, have fun with it. I work with people I think are awesome.
It gives you a license to become connected to the maximum. If you can be the drummer for 10 bands, then hey, you're no 10, you know. I've got one song I'd like to feature. I don't know if I'll say it right. Estrella. I'm thinking of the beer, Estrella, but it's not that. It's Estrella. Could you tell me how to say that and tell me what the song's about? And I'll play it for everybody.
It's called Ezraella, and it was a song I wrote about, I don't know, I was lucky enough to grow up around these sort of classic love stories. And I'm really obsessed with artists like Nina Simone and Frank Sinatra. Mm-hmm. But I also, in my day-to-day stuff, play mostly rock music and folk music. And so I wanted to kind of explore writing a song that felt like this classic love story that, you know, Frank would sing. But I'm trying to put that in a contemporary sense. And so...
You're trying to do it your way.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that. Ezraella by Michael Wilford. 1, 2, 3.
Ezraella took the seat beside me, her coat still wet from the rain. Her blonde hair was a tad untidy, but mesmerizing just the same. Her umbrella, folded at her feet, was bright just like the day. At 5 with 10 we met, and then this life would never be the same. So meet me tonight for the first time again. Kiss me as if your lips don't know mine, yeah. Now grab my hand, 2 sweet runaways. I'm never getting off this train. Ezraella pressed her hand into mine. 2 squeezes meant we were safe. Her fingers delicate and fine, bore a ring I'd worked so hard to pay. For interstellar, the thought she inspires, this train sailing through space. A slow dance, waltzing through the stars, feet touch the ground only to say. So meet me tonight for the first time again. Kiss me as if your lips don't know mine yet. Grab my hand, 2 sweet runaways. I'm never getting off this train. The moves to this dance I learned holding your hand so much younger back, and it's been quite the ride. Like fools when we rushed in, hearts open, unguarded. Though nothing was thoughtless, it just felt so right. Little did we know lips don't know mine yet. Grab my hand, two sweet runaways. I'm never getting off this train. So meet me tonight for the first time again. Kiss me as if your lips don't know mine yet. Grab my hand, two sweet runaways. We're never off this train. Little did we know, little do we know now. Two runaways got it right. All there's to discover, thoughts shared under covers. From lover to lover, to lover to lover. Took the seat beside me, her coat still wet from the rain.
Yeah, we can probably stop it
Is that
there.
it, Michael? I was
Yeah,
just about
just
to
the
ask you that.
credits.
Brilliant,
Yeah.
brother, brilliant. Absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely wonderful. So if anyone's unmuted themselves here, they can get a question in. Let's start to the bottom. It's easier for me. Ollie and then Ari.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
Yeah.
The lyrical content was really on board, and I loved the lyrics in it. The music as well was great backing too. So well done, mate.
Cheers. Thanks so much.
No worries.
Absolutely. Ari, then Phil.
Yeah, absolutely top quality stuff. And the thing that I loved it the most was the progression, how the song progressed from start to finish. Beautifully built, absolutely beautifully built song. Great.
Well said, well said. Just before Phil, Harry from the Summer 7, he just unmuted. Hey, big man, how you doing, Harry? What's your thoughts here, brother?
Yeah, everything worked well in this track. I really loved the melodies and production, everything. It was awesome.
Cheers.
Nice one. Couldn't agree more, man. Couldn't agree more. So, Phil, Michael, Joey, Steve. Phil?
Oh, look, I love the lyrical style. It sort of reminded me of someone. You could see someone talking to a lady. It's almost not a song. It's almost a conversation, which was great, I thought. And I thought you brought together, as you said, the old Frank Sinatra sort of ballad style into contemporary music. I can imagine a guy like Michael Bublé singing that song. In fact, parts of it sounded like him. So really well done. I reckon he'd sing it really well.
That would actually be, yeah, that would be incredible. Cheers.
Michael Bublé's amazing and everybody loves it. Joy, Mr. Stucky, then Steve. Joy.
Well, I'll pay you the highest compliment I know. I wish I'd written it. But in all seriousness, it's a hit song. It's a hit song. And I just want to let you guys know, I've been enjoying all the music that we've been hearing, but I am unable as a blind guy to find the unmute button. So my wife has to keep coming in here and unmuting me. So I probably won't get a chance to talk again, but everyone here is incredible. But that last song is really, if it's not a hit, something's terribly wrong with the universe.
Joey.
Absolutely. Joey, there'll be an article, so if you miss any of the show, everybody can get to see the show back, and you'll all have your individual section articles I'll make for that as well. So, yeah. Joey, thanks, man. Steve,
so much talent.
Yeah, absolutely. Steve, what's your thoughts? And then we're on young Ollie for the second last act of tonight.
My thoughts are actually the same as Joey's. I was thinking that song has hit stamped all over it. It was fantastic. Fantastic song crafting, fantastic production, fantastic vocals, fantastic lyrics, all of it, absolutely brilliant stuff. And also the guitar solo. I love that guitar solo. Wonderful stuff.
Thanks, Steve.
You're welcome. Well said. Thanks for being a great guest, Michael. So, yeah, there's just 2 guests left. So, Ollie E., I'm calling you out. Ollie, what's, well, first of all, before I ask you about your song Connections, who is Ollie E., and what type of musician are you, young man?
I'm an alternative rock solo artist performing bass, drums, guitar, and vocals. And I'm inspired by bands like Linkin Park and 21 Pilots.
Nice one, nice one. I've got a song here called Connections. Could you give us a little, what is the story behind Connections?
Yeah, that's my latest track, basically. It's written about the need to come together and forget our differences in order to create a better world, really. About how everyone needs to really connect, and there's too much segregation in society, you know. Everyone needs to get on board with each other and make friends, and I think it would just make the world a better place.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. The people who run the world divide and conquer is our motto, you know, so I'll not say any more on that. But Connections by Ollie E. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
We're living with an ego, just a concrete. Gotta let it go free, or we won't survive. When we're taught like hate and divide is alright, we need to open up, let a world inside. Oh, at the break of dawn, when I cannot see your face, I need you. You know I need you now. At the break of dawn, when I can't recall your name, I need you. You know I need order, separating borders to border. Forces to think that we're different from another. When love is the only way through all this deception, we'll learn segregation and division is slaughter. At the break of dawn, when I cannot see your face, I need you. You know I need you now. At the break of dawn, when I can't recall your name, I need you. You know I need you now. Believe we'll find the secret to salvation in the hearts of everyone who still has been. When our actions lead away from domination, through this connection, yeah, we'll be saved. Well, I know we're dependent on another to survive in this life. For our sisters and brothers, cause we're social. Just like wolves, we must all come together as we break these walls. Can you hear me? As I speak these words, are you with me? Will you help save the world from suffering under our own curse? Cause I can't think of too much that's worse. If you take my hand, I will lead the way. If you join with us, if you follow me, I will show you just how the world could be. If we form as one, I think we'd save the day. I believe we'll find the secret to salvation in the hearts of everyone who still has been. When our actions lead away from domination, through this connection, yeah, we'll be saved. I believe we'll find the secret to salvation in the hearts of everyone who still has faith. When our actions lead away from domination, through this connection, yeah, we'll be saved.
Absolutely brilliant. Sorry, I've been trapped there playing it twice. Fantastic, Ollie, fantastic. I think everybody knows how to work this now, but I'll just hit the ask Ollie to unmute anyway to give us the option. Ollie, brilliant dude. Me and you are cut for the same cloth. I feel the exact same way about you, dude. If everybody come together in this world, there wouldn't be any problems. I'm going to say it. See if you ask me, and I'm sorry if any of you are members of them. See the secret societies, they're ruining the world, in my opinion. Things get done in secret all around the world and nobody gets a choice about it. I would say that's the problem, and the biggest chance of curing the world is outlaw secret societies. But even my own uncles would slap me for saying that. So anyway, let's second last guest of the evening. Anyone get anything to say here? Michael, Terry, and Steve. Michael?
Yeah, I thought the Linkin Park comparison was bang on. You even sort of sound like Chester when you're singing that chorus.
Thank you very much. That's a huge compliment.
Yeah, no, it was great.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Terry, Mr. Terry and Steve Andrews.
Yeah, I thought it was great. The vocals were fantastic. I really liked it. It's a brilliant recording and a message I wholeheartedly agree with as well.
Thank you, mate.
Absolutely. Terry's our next guest. So we've got Steve and then Mira, and then we'll get on to Terry's section. Steve, what's your thoughts there, brother?
Like everyone else, I thought the sentiments behind the lyrics were absolutely, spot on, something I agree with. I thought the music was absolutely great, and everything just worked. And also one thing that for me was that it was a lyric video, and the lyrics worked. You know, you didn't really need like that much imagery to, you know, that you could see, because it was just there. And fantastic stuff.
I do have proper music videos as well, but for this one, I just wanted to just do a lyric run really and try and stagger it, so have a proper one with a lyric one, and it just helps doing it that way.
Well, you got it. It worked. It was great.
Thank you.
That's it. Mira, and then Ari as well. Ari's unmuted yourself to say something. Mira?
Yeah, I really like the song. It is the lines are so captivating, and the song is so touchy, and yeah, everything is done well, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful finish. Yeah.
Really, thank you very much.
Well said. I couldn't agree more. So Ari's unmuted himself. Would you like to say something? Then we get the last section, Mr. Terry Finch.
Yeah. Yeah, again, great production, a great message, and great video, great song. Just rock on, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is what we guarantee when you come on these podcasts. Take a note of each other's names, because I will not put you on a podcast with the same people again. I'll make sure it's different people every time. So I'm sure you will do that anyway, especially the younger ones. But anybody else? No, thanks for being a great guest.
I just want to say thank you very much to Sparky and Kirsty as well for doing this. I think it's a great idea, getting everyone around the world to come on this podcast.
We're just starting, dude. See, if you see our radio network, we've got 120 in-house radio shows in different states and countries around the world. You can look up and see some of the people here in the show. I'm not stopping till I've got a representative in every city, never mind state and country, but we're starting with the states and countries. So we're doing the radio network, several different podcasts. This is just one of the shows. Yeah. And media, look at our website, man. We write better articles than anybody I've ever seen. And so, yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Really, 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 really appreciate you saying that. So thank you. Let's move on to the next and final guest of the evening. And Terry, I drew the numbers at random. There's no reason you're last. I drew the numbers at random. Terry Finch ended up. I'm like, oh. I hope Terry doesn't. But you know something? This show's amazing. So let's get to your section, Terry. Mr. Finch, I know who you are, but who's Terry Finch? A little short bio on who you are, brother.
Oh, well, I'm a 57-year-old musician. I'm quite happy that there's more mature guys on the show as well. Like, you know, that's kind of heartening for me as well, because I'm getting on a bit. But yeah, I've been a professional musician for about 30 years. I've toured all over the world, done lots of different bits and bobs, and all the pub and club gigs as well. Most of what I do at the moment now is ABBA tribute bands, and an Ian Jury and a Blockheads tribute band. And but now I've kind of like getting back into writing my own stuff again.
Well, one of my favourite songs in the world right now isn't this one we're going to play of yours. It's your other song, Find Me. But I'm very intrigued to see the story behind this one. Sunset Over London. What's the story behind this song?
Oh, I thought we was doing the other one, never mind. But yeah, this one's just about homeless people in London, really.
Yeah. Well, dude, I'm sorry if there's a mix-up, but that's the one I received when you sent me it. I'll do your next one. You're on the show every couple of weeks anyway. So, Sunset Over London by Mr. Terry Finch. Let's go.
Got my home on my shoulders and a tear in my eye. Gotta find somewhere to sleep tonight.
Gotta try to stay warm. If I don't get out of the cold tonight, I think I'm gonna die. I'm on the lowest rung and I can't seem to climb. I once had a home and I thought I was safe there. I wasn't alone, it was a place of my own. Now I'm out on these streets again in the bleak winter night. Take a look in these tired eyes at the uncertainty of life. Oh, I'm all alone, no one wants to know. Sunset over London, deep red in the sky. Got my home on my shoulders, a tear in my eye. Gotta find somewhere to sleep tonight. Gotta try to stay warm. If I don't get out of the cold tonight, I think I'm gonna die. I'm on the lowest rung and I can't seem to
Davidosi. Awesome. Terry, you know what I think here, brother. Fantastic, man. Another nailer of a song. Awesome. Let's is the final compliments of the evening and the podcast finished. So we'll start up the top this time. Mira, what's your thoughts there on Terry? Mira, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, it was so lovely, cheerful, and it brightens the day. The song was so came well, and it's so nice to hear. And the voice was so young.
It's a shame I'm not so young.
You've still got it, Mr. Finch. You've still got it. Steve Andrews, then Ari.
Terry, another wonderful song. Brilliant. You know, I mean, we've had so many good songs on tonight, and that was yet another one. I love the guitar. And I also loved the background images. So, you know, it's kind of a traveling around London with you. Wonderful stuff. A lovely song. Yeah, absolutely great.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, it was just literally done on my mobile phone, and then I just blue screened myself in front of it. Like, I'm on a budget, you see. So,
well, I'll tell you what, it really works. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Well said, well said. Ari from the Son of Seven, then PG Naylor. Just go for the people that are unmuting themselves, yeah. Ari?
Yeah, absolutely great song, and love the 80s vibe to it, and the synth solo, that was absolutely great. The sound of it was just amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well said, well said. We've got Phil, Kirsty, then Ollie. PG?
Hey, Terry, 57, you're still a baby, mate. You got plenty of time left. You know, there's some good stuff. No, very, very well done. I thought the beat really got me, that really driving beat. I love the guitar piece. I just, from the very start, and you kept bringing it back in. I just thought that was so good. And the keyboard solo in the middle, that really haunting. You brought some great different things into the song. And so congratulations. Well done.
No, thanks, mate. Cheers.
Well said. Kirsty, then Ollie, I believe that's everyone.
Hey, Terry. Hey.
Hello.
Do you know what? That song reminds me, the style was slightly a bit like The Who or The Jam. That kind of
really?
like style. Like, you know, it's a compliment. It's a great track, another catchy one. You just keep pushing out real good tracks, like Steve said. You're brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
True professional.
Well said, well said. So Ollie, and then if anybody else is, I think that's us. Ollie's got a wee compliment, and that's us.
Yeah, I just thought it was.
Show.
Yeah, I just thought it was very interesting. The guitar, it was very experimental with the delay, and yeah, I just really enjoyed that.
Well said, well said. I would like to thank Scott Cairns from Ohio, Acacia Hansen, our radio editor, and basically a social media manager. Thanks for coming down. She gets up at 4 o'clock. My wee mum and dad, this is the highlight of their evening watching this. Kat and Kerlick calling you out. Thanks everybody for coming. I don't need to, it'll take me 10 minutes to say all your names. Thanks everybody for being great guests tonight. And until we get you on another show, I need to say something to sign out, but at the moment, see you later. I've not got a sign out yet, but thanks for everybody for coming. And yeah, till the next time. Peace. I'll stop the recording now.